welcome to Variant, where we love comics more than I love that Hulu added Boy Meets World for streaming on Netflix. I'm your host, Arris Quinones. Before I start talking about Dawnbreaker, I just want to let you guys know that I'll once again be hanging out at the Lost Toys in Dallas, Texas this coming Saturday, August 28th. I'll be there from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'll be selling a bunch of collectibles and comics, so if you're in the area, be sure to come by and say hello. I'll have all the info and links for that in the description below. As for today's episode, most of you guys know that I'm going through all the different origins for the Dark Knights from DC's Metal event, and today it's all about the evil Batman Green Lantern, Dawnbreaker. This issue starts off on Negative Earth 32 in Gotham City, in Crime Alley to be exact, where Bruce's parents were murdered in cold blood by Joe Chill. But in this reality, Bruce became extremely pissed, saying, "I feel nothing, not even fear," and that there was just a void inside of him. As this pissed off young Bruce takes off to chase Joe Chill, a Green Lantern ring appears saying, "Bruce Wayne, you have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps." So Bruce becomes a Green Lantern, and with this new power ring tries to kill Joe Chill. But there's just one problem, the ring wouldn't let him kill, saying, "Error. First law of the Green Lantern Corps, lethal force not permitted." But Bruce didn't care and was just like, "Kill him. I don't care what you say, he deserves to die." And while trying to force the ring to kill him, the ring keeps saying, "Error. Willpower at 100%. Error. Willpower at 117%. Error. Willpower at 181%. Until his willpower overloads the freaking power ring and it says lethal force enabled. And he obliterates his parents' killer, literally melting him alive. Can we just talk about this for a second? This is by far my favorite part in the book. I mean, his freaking willpower was so strong, it overloaded his power ring, allowing him to use lethal force. So cool. After this, he tries to bring his parents back to life with his new ring, but it doesn't work as the ring is just manipulating their dead bodies, which is all kinda creepy. After this, we could assume some time has passed and Bruce now protects Gotham not as Batman, but as a Green Lantern. The problem is, he's all about killing his enemies, and he even says, "I killed without remorse or boundaries. Why did they deserve to live when my parents didn't?" Then there's one panel where you see Bruce grab the Penguin, then fly him into space and leave him floating there to be torn apart by a freaking meteor shower. How unbelievably crazy is that? When I first read this, I was like, oh my god, that's extremely clever and disturbing all at the same time. Anyway, when Jim Gordon questions Bruce about his methods on dealing with criminals, Bruce says, "Shut up, Gordon. You have a daughter, right? Sad. She'll have to grow up without her father. Alone." And then freaking obliterates him. Again, this version of Bruce is freaking ruthless. Right after he kills Gordon, a crap ton of Green Lanterns show up, including the Guardians. And they're all like, "Hand over your ring. You have done the unthinkable. You let darkness into your ring." But if there's one thing we've learned thus far, it's that you don't want to mess with this Bruce's willpower. With that said, he overcomes the Green Lanterns and the Guardians, ripping one of their heads off. Straight savage. And with that act and creating a huge power battery, he becomes Dawnbreaker, and then recites his oath, which is as follows. "With darkest black, I choke the light. No brightest day escapes my sight. I turn the dawn to midnight. Beware my power, Dawnbreaker's might." And just like that, you have the origin of Dawnbreaker. In the rest of the issue, you just see the Batman Who Laughs recruit Dawnbreaker to be part of the Dark Knights, and wreak havoc on Earth Zero, where he almost defeats Hal Jordan, but Dr. Fate saves Hal in the nick of time. I feel like I've been saying this with every Dark Knights one-shot, but this is yet another really solid issue. DC is just doing a great job with this event as a whole, in my opinion. I'm just really digging the origins they're coming up with for each of these evil Batmen. Meaning, I cannot wait to see what the origins are going to be for the Merciless, the Devastator, and of course, the Batman Who Laughs.